Good afternoon, and what is a cool, bright, and sunny day. It is Sunday, November the 5th, Guy Fawkes night, and I've got a nice hot cup of tea. And something a bit different to unbox, which is Dungeons and Dragons Beholder Brew Bags. Yes, you can buy Dungeons and Dragons coffee. Now, of course, I'm British, so we have a long tradition of having tea bags. Tea bags, very common. Coffee bags are a relatively new innovation. We are used to making our coffee in other ways. Whether that's in a cafetiere or a coffee machine. But being able to essentially take a coffee bag, drop it into your cup, and pour hot water on it and let it brew, let it steep or brew, that's a bit different. Okay, so I picked these up to see just because Dungeons and Dragons coffee, and my first thought was Beholder Brew Bags. Well, I hope that whatever the coffee this is made from hasn't actually been through a beholder, i.e. it's not like the coffee beans which are fed to civet cat and then basically collected and then made into coffee for brewing. Imagine if the actual coffee was fed through a beholder. That would take some doing. So Beholder brew bags. This coffee is dark and powerful. We might say that it makes you as alert and energized as a beholder, using all tournaments eye stalks to watch out for intruders. This traditional Italian roast, created with South American Arabica, provides a smooth chocolatey taste. With the addition of Vietnamese Robusta adds a crisp dark cherry palate to boost your focus and sharpen your senses. So, basically, ingredients are 100% ground coffee, product of South America, and roast level medium, as it says on the back, and you've got instructions as well. And I know I have tried it, so yes, it does have sort of like quite a bit of a chocolatey taste to it. It's not quite a mocha, but it's there. Not sure about the crisp dark cherry palate. I haven't been able to detect that. That's probably probably me rather than the equivalent of the coffee taster. And in addition, so just to show you just the packaging, what you have there is your adventure is brewing, and you've got a QR code which I haven't scanned, which I will to find out what it leads to. Probably links to the Wizards of the Coast site, I'm guessing. And so let's open up and find out. You just basically open it like that, and as it says, your adventure is brewing, and what I've got is that. I've literally just tipped this out on the I'll have to pick those up in a second. And you've got your coffee bag, your Dungeons and Dragons coffee bag, and with the instructions on the back. Add hot water, infuse for 3+ minutes, brew to taste. Instructions on the back, written and symbolic. And you get 10 of these to try. Now, this is, if you're wondering, it was £7 for the box. It's probably about the price you kind of would pay for coffee bags. Coffee being a more premium product than necessarily tea is. And is it as good or really any different because it's Dungeons and Dragons? Well, of course not. Is it a bit of fun? Yeah, it's fine. It's an interesting way to sell to sell your core product. With your breakfast cup of coffee. Would you serve this to your Dungeons and Dragons gamers? If they drank coffee? Yes, quite possibly. Although most of us, I suppose, is sort of like, coffee's you would either be serving soft drinks or possibly, depending on the time of year, or of course, nice hot cups of tea. So yeah, this is Beholder Brew Bags, Dungeons and Dragons coffee, which I think is faintly ridiculous. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings than where you will typically see me unbox, you know, a book or a game, which you know, I will then talk about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook. We'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.